Welcome everyone. Welcome on in. Come on in. Come on in. Let's go.
I can't. No. First of all, repeat it.
Welcome in everybody. Welcome on in. It's Friday. Relax your ass. Enough of the bullshit. Enough of the bullshit. Enough of the bullshit. Shit is too much bullshit. Welcome in. It's Friday. Let's get something to drink, eat, smoke, watch, do, eat, relax. Coffee going. Welcome in, Ronnie. Welcome in, Bonnie. Fur baby daddy. All right, welcome in, Amy. You with the flowers. Diamond Dive. All right, y'all. Well, welcome to Friday. Welcome to Friday. Let's see who we got here. Let's see who we got. Whoops. Whoops. I did it wrong again. I did it wrong. Okay, welcome in. Yeah, I said hi to Amy and Fur Baby Daddy, Ronnie Reed, Bonnie, Diamond Eyes, and Aaron says, let's go. That's what I'm saying. Welcome in. Delphi Troll Farm. Well, she's going to be out of here. Just one moment. Let me go get my firearm and get her ass. All right. All right. Let's see. We got Nancy Drew 101. Nancy Drew 101. Welcome in, Nancy Drew. And and he says, "What up to everybody?" Tree Hugger in the house. What up, Tree Hugger? Tree Hugger. What up, Tree Hugger? All the YouTube rat shittling for the prosecution. Gotta go. Yeah, and actually, bad news, guys. They ain't shilling for the prosecution. They're shilling for the patties. It's the Patty Troll Farm. The Patty Troll Farm. All right, we tried to be nice. We tried being nice. We tried speaking politically correct, but it didn't work. So yeah, since it didn't work, I'll just go ahead and call it what it is. It's the Patty Troll Farm. And Mike, Becky, we ain't afraid of you. Fuck off. Enjoy it. It's the Patty Troll Farm. We'll call it what it is. Sorry, I can't stop people from texting me, and I can't mute this damn iPad for some reason. There's a fucking mute on this thing. Come on. Um, Fur Baby Daddy says, "What's up, Nancy Drew? What's up, Nancy Drew?" All right. Bonnie says, "What up, Amy?" And Lambertco's in the house. What up, Lambertco? Lambertco in the house. Yeah, like we're supposed to be afraid of Mike and Becky. Come on, fuck you guys. I mean, I'm so sick of this shit. Like Greeno, Little Frankie, all the fucking troll farm. We know who's paying you. Tree Hugger 496 says likes the music. What up? You rushing me forward? You pushing me forward? All right. Hey, look, what up? For Four Pits in the house. What up, Four Pits? Four Pits is in the house tonight, which means we can begin. Rosie Rue, what up? What up, Rosie Rue? Hi, Prof and chat. Happy Friday. That's what I'm saying. Yo, Tracy Fleetwood coming on back in. What up, Tracy Fleetwood? Nice to see you back in the house. Bonnie says, "What up, Josh?" Preckerson in the house. Preckerson, you missed the music? Did you miss the music? God damn it, Preckerson. Stop being late. Look, let's do a little more. For Preckerson. Let's see. Let's start it. Let's start it. Oh. Is that going to work? I don't know. I'm having a problem here. Let's restart it. What the hell? Okay. I'm sorry, guys. I don't know. I just lost my. Oh man, here we go. I gotta go fetch it again. So give me a moment. I'll go and refetch the music. I don't want Parkinson to shake her little tushy. So let's see. Gotta go back to this. Go grab it. I mean, it's. I know it's Friday, but I'm operating as if it's a Monday. I can't do shit. Let's see. Where was it? Where is it? Oh man. Practicing all of this just for you. Okay. Oh, there we go. Okay, there we go. There we go, practicing. Get you a little ditty. Come on. What's going on? Let's go. Yeah, you late. Right. So I was saying hello. I was saying hello to Nancy Drew. Nancy Drew. Beautiful day after the storms. You have to appreciate the little things. Yeah, well, that's my point. But people are maniacal. Oh, maniacal. Absolutely fucking lunatic. Cindy, welcome in, Cindy. All right, unraveling in. Hey, Angie, what up? Hey, honey, Imperial, what up? Still alive? Still like Andrew, y'all. Criminally focused. Welcome in, criminally. Steve, welcome in, Steve. Steve says, Dick Stay doing a live with Tony Greeno makes me sick. Yes. What a fucking shit show. What a shit show it was. Write a letter to the drug department. All right, we're back. We're back. We're good. We're good. We are back. Let's see. Noe's in the house. What up, Noe? What up, Noe? Yeah, Noe, you get stalked and harassed today by the fucking troll farm, the Patty family? No? Yeah? No? I know we all did. All right, that was your introduction. That was your walk-in. Do you feel special? That was your walk-in, practicing. That was your accompaniment. Okay, Cindy said, I started the D3 regiment 6 weeks ago and nothing. Oh, are you taking zinc with it? Take some zinc with it. Trust me, Cindy, take some zinc with it. All right. Everyone says, what up, Noe? Sharon Nuff, welcome in, Sharon. Hey, Mac, finally, Mac, you made it at the beginning of a show and not waiting till the end to stick your little head in. Big in the jams, howdy chat, howdy Miss Amy. Oh, welcome in, Mac. They're actually the worst type of headache. The cluster migraines, yeah. B6 magnesium. All right, you guys made it in. Oh, you're talking about notifications? Yeah, I know how they go. There you go. Precascent says a little bit of zinc with food, chelated B6 and magnesium oxide. Hey, Jaded Empath, welcome in, beautiful Jaded Empath. Sure enough says, hope all is doing good. I'm so ready for this case to be solved. We're working on it. Baldwin and Rozzi are solving the fucking case. Let's be real. Steve, I watched 5 minutes of that when Snake says murder sheet is dirty. I love the rats turning on each other. I love to see it. Then he says he called Ellie and Hennessy. Snake said he agreed to testify for Hennessy and made a comment. Nickel McClellan better not question him. Yeah, like he's smarter. Tell you what, you guys wanted fireworks, you wanted a shit show, and you wanted this shit to you wanted the dam to break. Well, I told you better hold on to your seats and get your popcorn ready. Michelle says Frost was harassing Noe this morning. Oh, he's a pussy. Frost is the biggest pussy in the world. He has to hide behind his little fake accounts to harass people. But he got something coming. Where was he doing that, Michelle? Where was he harassing Noe? Because I'll go and document that. Where was it happening? Frost works for the family. Didn't you know the Frost works for the Patties? Oh yeah, we're calling out all the Patty Troll Farm. Greeno, Little Frankie, Frost, Frank Meister. Jojo, welcome in, Jojo. What up? Jojo in the house. Yeah, where was it taking place? No, it's all a big fucking game to Snade. That's the thing. It's all a big game. Little Frankie he thinks it's funny. He thinks it's funny to threaten and libel and all this. We're dealing with all of them. I heard Snake got put in a chokehold at work, making him lose his voice. Is that true? Is it true? Because you can't believe a thing he says. You have to get someone else's word for it. All right. Are you back, Diamond Eyes? All right. Jaded Empath says, well, I've watched Frost many times in my youth. Spoiler alert, he melts in the end. Frosty the Snowman. What you selling, Frost? What you selling to those IU students? Huh? Fuck around and find out. All right. So, yeah. So, what do we have today? We have some gaslighting today, and we're going to cover it. But today's supposed to be our party, and we're going to get to the party component. But we'll start off with the serious business, and then we'll delve into the conversation. Okay. But let's see. Where should we begin? Where should we begin? Let's start here. All right. Am I ready for this? No. Do I want to do it? No. Boy, I got to tell you, I could just go ahead and write a letter to the judge and file it like these assholes are doing, these criminals, these cyber criminals and these real life criminals, these deadbeat dads who can't see their children because they're criminals. These guys. I could be like them and write some letters to the judge with a bunch of screenshots attached to have them filed, full of bullshit that's irrelevant and misleading statements written by Chat GPT. But I decided that I'm not going to be a clown, and I'm not that desperate because I did it the right way, and I facilitated things that would be taken seriously. And it's funny that these little criminals thinking that they're going to intimidate me and others because that's all they try to do because they're criminals. It's funny. It's really funny. Well, I spent a good part of my morning speaking with a bunch of my authorities, informing them of the intentions and the modus operandi of these criminals. So, good thing is they're waiting. Okay, go ahead. Go ahead, guys. Go ahead. People are waiting for you in my town. Okay, so come on to my county. Come on to my county. Call my county. Okay, call my county. Make a report to my county. Show up in my county. Go ahead and do that because they're waiting for you. They know your names and addresses. Oh, yes, they do. Yes, they do. They know your YouTube channels. Yes, they do. And they know your criminal histories. Yes, they do. They are waiting for your phone calls or your physical presence on my block. So come on, criminals. Um, but anyway, yeah, I was getting at. I could have written a letter to the judge for purposes of public relations and influencing the public narrative, but I don't have to go that far. I'm not desperate like they are, and anyway, I'm glad they do what they do though, because boy, they've given us a lot to pick apart. These three clowns, and so we'll be picking that apart next week because I really didn't want to spend today at all looking at that bullshit. But we'll pick it apart next week. But in the meantime, we'll look at this really quickly. This was the only pertinent document filed today. You guys hear that? Let's repeat that statement. This right here was the only pertinent document filed today. So let's take a look at it. It's called the Memorandum Concerning Contempt Proceedings. All right, so we'll read through this super quick style. I don't have a lot to say about this. And then we'll get into the celebration because we actually do have a celebration today. And boy, am I happy. So I'll tell you about our celebration in a moment. Yeah, it is the end of the week. Luna Ray, you're just so beautiful. Yeah, what a week it has been. It's been a week of lunacy. It's called the Patty Family Troll Farm in an all-out desperate attempt to salvage their the position that they're in a position. They've been put in a position, and in an all-out attempt to salvage any hope they have, they've just been on a full-out assault. But let's read this really quickly because this one's a good one. It's the only pertinent document that we've seen in past since I've done the last one or the last few, and so since this is the only one, we'll get through it, and then we'll be caught up to date, and and once we're caught up to date, then we can get into the personal business because this is business. We'll get you caught up on business, and then we'll just deal with what we want to, which is our little community here. But this is the memorandum concerning the contempt proceedings, and it says, undersigned counsel incorporates herein by reference, as if fully set out, Professor Osbrook's pleading titled Defendant's Counsel's Motion for Summary Denial of the State's Verified Information for Contemptuous Conduct. And we've read that one already. So we're going to consider that included into this, but we'll make it quick, okay? I'm not trying to belabor this shit with you guys. Press release. Okay, remember, this is a point that corrupt prosecutor Nicholas McClelland and corrupt judge Francis Gall are attempting to arrest honorable attorneys Baldwin and Rozzi over. Okay, the gag order was issued on December 2nd, 2022. Yeah, the exact gag order that the family and YouTubers have been breaking for more than a year and a half now. That fucking gag order, yeah, and states explicitly that it was issued in response to the defense press release from December 1, 2022. Thus, the press release could not have violated an order issued the next day. Well, good point there, right? Good point, because sequence matters, doesn't it? To the extent that the press release may have violated a rule of professional conduct, trial courts are without jurisdiction to enforce those rules or determine attorney misconduct. The Indiana Constitution, which little Frankie hates, grants exclusive jurisdiction over attorney disciplinary matters to the Indiana Supreme Court. Imposing attorney discipline and protecting a defendant's constitutional rights are separate matters. This court has repeatedly declined to step outside its jurisdiction and act as a disciplinary body to determine whether an attorney's actions are unethical. preamble to the rules provides in relevant part, violation of a rule should not itself give rise to the cause of action against a lawyer, nor should it create any presumption in such a case that a legal duty has been breached. Important statement there. Let's read that one again. Violation of a rule should not itself give rise to a cause of action against a lawyer, nor should it create any presumption in such a case that a legal duty has been breached. Well, that's pretty clear, isn't it? In addition, violation of a rule does not necessarily warrant any other non-disciplinary remedy, such as disqualification of a lawyer in pending litigation. Ooh. The rules are designed to provide guidance to lawyers and to provide a structure for regulating conduct through disciplinary agencies. They are not designed to be a basis for civil liability, but the rules may be used as non-conclusive evidence that a lawyer has breached a duty owed to a client. Furthermore, the purpose of the rules can be subverted when they are invoked by opposing parties as procedural weapons. Could it be any more clear? Could it? Huh? The fact that a rule is a just basis for a lawyer's self-assessment or for sanctioning a lawyer under the administration of a disciplinary authority does not imply that an antagonist in a collateral proceeding or transaction has standing to seek enforcement of that rule. Boom. That's the Indiana Professional Conduct Preamble. I mean, goddamn, first of all, it's extremely clear. Secondly, it's the preamble to the professional conduct. Whoops. Accidentally misdirected email. Attorneys Baldwin and Razi have fully explained how this happened. It clearly was not knowing, intentional, or willful. The law regarding indirect contempt just as clearly requires willful conduct. Accidental misdirection is a common occurrence for anyone that uses emails daily. Well, I must tell you guys, so are text messages. I accidentally text someone this morning, and I just hate when I do that because you just text message someone and after you sent one or two you realize, oh shit, wrong person, so see affidavits previously filed. The prosecutor in this case acknowledges the possibility of an accidentally misdirected email at the bottom of his emails. Most, if not all, users that experience such follow-up requesting that it be deleted after learning it was sent to an unintended recipient. Additionally, the only thing related to this case that was sent was a defense-created outline organizing discovery. It describes the discovery, but not the contents of any discovery. To the extent it contained the first names of the victims, it was intended for internal use only. Furthermore, their first names were publicly used by agents of the state from day one and incessantly afterward. Contrary to the prosecutor's allegation, the accidentally misdirected email did not violate this court's gag order. That order specifically applied to means of public communication. The email at issue was private and sent to a single individual. Attorneys Baldwin and Razi had no reason to suspect further dissemination by the unintended recipient. And if that did happen, they certainly had no prior knowledge of such and did not condone it. Lastly, the February 17, 2023 court order referenced by the prosecution cannot logically or realistically apply to an email sent in December of 2022. Okay, candor towards the tribunal. Mr. McClelland has shared that in his position, oh, I'm sorry for that, I can't read well. Mr. McClelland has shared that it is his position that Mr. Baldwin was somehow required to voluntarily and immediately report the accidentally misdirected email to him in the court. He has not provided any authority for such a requirement, and the defense can find none. No such requirement is contained in Rule 3.3 of the Indiana Rules of Professional Conduct. That rule prohibits making a false statement or failing to correct a false statement. Mr. Baldwin didn't either. That rule also prohibits the failure to disclose legal authority known to be adverse to the position of the client. Mr. Baldwin has not done that, clearly. Lastly, the rule prohibits a lawyer from offering evidence known to be false. Mr. Baldwin has not done that. The commentary to the rule makes it clear that a lawyer has no duty to report such information, but only to ensure that the tribunal not be misled. Consequently, although a lawyer in an adversary proceeding is not required to present an impartial exposition of the law or to vouch for the evidence submitted in a cause, the lawyer must not allow the tribunal to be misled by false statements of law or fact or evidence that the lawyer knows to be false. Okay, you guys getting how clear this is? Mr. Baldwin was forthright and complete in his communications with the court about the email sent to an unintended recipient. Also, it is clear from the body of the email that it was addressed to Brad, not Brandon. You guys get it? Accidentally sent to Brandon, not addressed to Brandon, but addressed to Brad. Mr. Baldwin has not violated the rule, so it cannot constitute contemptuous conduct. You get it? Okay, next section, the leak. Listen up, ladies and gentlemen. All right? All you fuck faces out there. And my lovely community in the chat. The leak complained of cannot be laid at the feet of the defense counsel. It is beyond cavil that they did not provide any part of discovery by photographs or otherwise to anyone outside of the defense team. Nor did they knowingly or intentionally allow anyone access to discovery materials. Nor did they knowingly or intentionally, I read that. Okay, Mr. Holman refers to Mr. Baldwin as the victim in his report of his investigation of the Westerman leak. Oh, we've said that for how long? Since October? Let's read it again. Mr. Holman refers to Mr. Baldwin as the victim in his report of his investigation of the Westerman leak. Detective Rector swore in an affidavit for the prosecution of Mr. Westerman that Westerman photographed discovery items without permission or authority. Get it? This is just victim blaming by the prosecution because it does not like the victim. Yes, that's correct. And they are trying everything in their power to remove Baldwin and Rozzi in the 136 pages from this case because it is devastating to the corruption. Furthermore, there was nothing in the dissemination by Westerman that would not eventually become public. It is impossible to tell exactly what information on the internet came from where. Boom. Boom. Because we know these leaks go back almost a year. The leaks have been prevalent and consistent from the outset. Challenge me. Challenge me on that. Do you guys want to know about Tommy Frost and Chris Long discussing in February having crime scene photos? Do you want to know about that? Or do you want to know about Frank Meister and Marv discussing having them in February? Or do you want to know about Chris Todd and Rick Snade discussing having them in December and January? With regard to the Westerman leak, it is not known how many pictures he took of what. Why are there 9 and why does Murder Sheet have 7? Why do some appear to be taken on a tabletop and some appear to be taken from a computer screen? Somebody want to describe and explain that? There have been a variety of descriptions as to just what he sent to Fortson. Fortson, now murdered or suicided. The first leak about the case came to the search team shortly after the murders, according to the sworn testimony of Jerry Holman. Read that again. The first leak about the case came from the search team shortly after the murders, according to sworn testimony of Jerry Holman. Are we talking about photos that the searchers took when they came upon the bodies? Oh, you don't know about that? Maybe you'll find out soon. Maybe you will find out soon. The next came from Mr. Holman himself, according to Terry Williams. Oh, you don't know about that? Maybe we should read Terry Williams' own words. Do you guys want to know about Tommy Frost, Chris Long, Frank Meister, Chris Todd, Rick Snay, Mark Cohen, Murder Sheet, Gary Bodette? You guys want to know about that? There was a leak of information about a bullet at the scene and a gun at Allen's house. Gary Bodette, aka Fig Solves, published those leaks on November 22nd, 2022. He claimed his source was an employee of Judge Gull. Bodette references this video in a Discord chat session on April 2nd, 2023, as proof that his source, quote, works with the judge. Oh, Fig. Oh, Fig. Oh, Fig. So not only were you colluding with Nicholas McClellan directly, but you were also colluding with someone who directly works for Judge Gull. And that he had the Richard Allen probable cause affidavit a week before the document was unsealed and made public. Read that again, Prof, because the people in the back, you know, the Patty Troll Farm, they didn't hear that part. Gary Bodette, aka Fig Solves, published these leaks on November 22nd, 2022. He claimed his source was an employee of Judge Gull. Bodette references this video in a Discord chat session on April 2nd, 2023. He's still fucking bragging about it. He's still bragging about it. Way back from November, he's bragging about it in April of 2023 and says, it's proof that his source works for the judge, quote, and that he had Richard Allen's probable cause affidavit a week before the document was unsealed and made public. How'd you get that? He said he knew the defense attorneys would be disqualified a week before they were, and that it was a win. There were leaks before attorneys Baldwin and Rozzi were even appointed. On May 17, 2023, Box 50 reported on facts contained in a probable cause affidavit for the search of Ron Logan's residence filed March 17, 2023. These dates are wrong, okay? It should say 2017. Defense counsel had no access to that document, only law enforcement and court staff. So what this is alleging is that Fox News, Fox 50, received leaks in May of 2023, of May of 2017, about the Ron Logan PCA. Defense counsel had no access to that document. Only law enforcement and court staff did. On September 22nd, an email was sent from Tony Liggett to Debbie Lowe. Listen to this one. This one escapes a lot of people's understanding. Listen to this one about Debbie Lowe and good old Tony Fauboy Liggett. Okay? An email was sent on September 29, 2022, from Tony Liggett to Debbie Lowe of the Carroll County Comet concerning the special prosecutor investigation into Hatch Act violations. This final decision was under seal at the time, and the case is still currently blocked or sealed from public view. So Tony Liggett emails Debbie Lowe concerning this case that's under seal and still under seal. It gets worse. It gets worse. We'll make it quick. Good old Gary Bodette, Fig Solves, live show about Richard Allen's arrest. He mentions that there will be evidence involving a bullet or a casing as part of the probable cause. Bodette references this video in a Discord chat session on April 2nd, 2023, as proof that his source, quote, works with the judge, and that he had the Richard Allen PCA a week before the document was utilized. On November 22nd, 2022, Gary Bodette, aka Fig Solves, who had communications with the prosecutor doing a live show about Richard Allen's arrest, mentioned that there will be evidence involving a bullet or a casing as part of the probable cause. Bodette references this video in a Discord chat session on April 2nd, 2023, as proof that his source, quote, works for the judge, and that he had the Richard Allen probable cause affidavit a week before the document was unsealed and made public. Attorneys Baldwin and Rozzi were not even appointed yet. Barbara McDonald had a stick drawing of the tree. No, I'm sorry, had a stick drawing, a photograph of the tree, and Professor Turco's report that could not have come from or be connected to the defense. Ain't that a bitch? Neither the Indiana State Police nor the Carroll County Prosecutor's Office have investigated the unrelatedly. Oh, let's listen to that one again. Neither the ISP nor the Carroll County Prosecutor's Office have investigated these unrelated leaks. They only steadfastly have targeted defense counsel. Any finding of contempt will be contrary to the facts and law and will surely be reversed on appeal. And you can put that in your pipe and smoke it. It's okay, Fig Solves. It's okay, Figgy. All your videos were already downloaded, and all your community page was already documented before you made it private, sir. Tyler Carpenter, same for you, Bubby. Ruckus Rocks, same for you, bub. Inquisitor, same for you, Bubby. When the prof says everything has been documented, I wasn't fucking around. These fucking morons, the 1.7 pounds, bad news for you guys. I didn't have to write a letter to the court about it full of lies because the defense has already incorporated it into their documents. Hmm. It's already in evidence. Hmm. So all the gaslighting, all the bullshit letters from Greeno and Little Frankie that are totally and completely irrelevant. It's a fuck around, find out kind of month. The Patty Troll Farm, you can keep trying. You can keep trying. Little Frankie, why are you begging YouTube viewers for nudes? I'd like to know that, Little Frankie. Why are you demanding nudes from my viewers? Tommy Frost, why are you demanding nudes from my viewers? I wish you guys would stop demanding nudes from my viewers because my viewers are single mothers and single young ladies who do not appreciate being hounded for nudes by weirdos on the internet. I mean, I guess I should put it the way they say it, incels like you on the internet. I don't appreciate those who are working for the Patty family harassing my former employers, harassing my Department of Child and Family Services, harassing my police department, and harassing my family members. You want a war? You got it. If you call Julie Melvin out of her name again, I am going to ensure that she has all the information she needs to sue you. All right. Anyway, that was my speech for the day. Let me say hello to my chat members who are not giving you guys nudes. Stop asking. Fucking weirdo incels. Okay, let's see. Where are we here? I got to back it way up, guys. Apologize. That took longer than I expected. I thought I'd blaze through that in 5 minutes. Damn, did it take 30? Okay, let me back it up. And again, if you keep fucking with Angela and Courtney, I am going to ensure that I expose every single thing that I have on you. Yes, I mean those photographs on the internet that you don't want out. Yes, I mean your criminal histories. Yes, I mean the assaults you have committed against your ex-girlfriends. Mm-hmm. Keep fucking with me. And keep fucking with those girls. You leave these girls alone now. Now, you keep fucking with them, you'll be sorry. I know your channels are already crashed and burned, okay? Your channels have crashed and burned. I'm aware that you can't even get 20 viewers on a stream. I'm aware of that. I've been watching. So you wanna drive it all the way into the ground? Keep fucking with us. All right, so let's see. There we go. I'm going to catch up with it here. J Rabbit. We'll start with J Rabbit. Welcome in, J Rabbit. Round of applause to you. Okay. J Rabbit says, knowing that would have been a lot of pressure on the veteran who passed away. Yes, yes. Kind of lost me in that first part, but that might be because I thought it was filed by McClellan. No, it was not. Hennessy for the win. Yeah. Okay, well, Four Pit says, the whole purpose is to get to the bottom of it all. Every last in of crime committed in these murders. Inch. Okay, every last inch of crime. Yeah, well, they're committing crimes on the internet now to keep these murders hidden. But it's a FAFO kind of fucking year. Does anyone think the Patrick Westphal interview was conveniently timed by by douche intuition after all this? Yeah, because what douche intuition does is he spreads propaganda for the family who is controlling the troll farm. I once texted my son's football coach how much I couldn't stand my son's football coach. Ooh, I've done shit like that before. All right. I called the grocery store pickup person honey in a text today. Ooh, I've done shit like that before. Babe. I've said babe before. Miss B60, thank you for the super sticker. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I got to give you a little love. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. It's coming. All right, B60. With your hot self. Thank you, Miss B60. That's awesome. Round of applause. Round of applause. Abby and Libby. Justice for Abby and Libby. Yes. Thank you so much, B60. That's cute. Okay, I didn't get my notifications. Digital. Everyone said they didn't. I'm sorry about that, guys. Precusant says, if anyone is wondering why all of this is said in this document, it's because there's a very good fucking chance that there will be no hearing on Monday. And it needs to be in the record. Oh, it's all in the record. That's the thing about these fuck faces, putting their slander and libel in the court record. Go ahead, guys. Go ahead. File the court records. Go ahead. What a bonehead. They all have blood on their hands. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. Yeah, who has blood on their hands? Oh, every single person who spread those leaks. It's the troll farm. I knew they were all dirty, but I didn't realize how much hog shit they played in. Oh, yeah, you know. Prof, I took a break after the unraveling. Are you okay? Oh, yeah, I'm fine. I'm upset about my girls though because I really especially love Angie because she's my little buddy, and they're fucking with Angie and it's pissing me off. It's pissing me off. All right. I'm not really sure, but this hearing, the second one scheduled. No, I think it's the first one, but I don't know. I don't put it past her, but there will be something different that happens. Who knows what's going to happen? Who might be jailed? The attorneys. Welcome in, digital. Digital. Welcome in. I'm glad you made it despite the complications with the notifications. All right, Jay Rabbit says, I'm not sure. I think you won't give this the time of day. Dismiss it. Reset her court. Oh, she won't. Maybe a sanction on both sides or a warning. No, she will. She will, because the intention is to do harm to the defense. That's her intention because she's an unhinged lunatic. Okay. I have concern that they were panicking over appearances on Monday. I am older, tougher, and think they need to go in with fangs at the jugulars. Yeah. All right. Precusant says, it's okay, Figgy. Your videos already downloaded before you made them all private. Yeah, they are. Hey, Louise. So was I just talking about you? Welcome in, Louise. Welcome in, Louise. Aaron says, Jesus, this thing about as proof pig source works with the judge. Like, I never watched him, so I never heard any of this, but I cannot believe none of his viewers were like, yo, what the fuck? Yeah, you know what he does? He's always trying to play Mr. Big and Bad, like he's Mr. Delphi. I mean, you've seen his communications with Murder Sheet, right? They knew ahead of time about this. They knew in September that something was going to break. I mean, here's the thing. It's matter of fact. I mean, absolute matter of fact. They are directly working for the prosecution as surrogates or whatever you want to call it. I mean, they have been, that's why Murder Sheet and Fig Solves always had things. They always were ahead, okay, because they were being handed it. And I just want you to go back in time and think about how many of these leaks they've been involved in, because it ain't just these. Top and bottom, the prosecution choreographed the leaks in order to eradicate the very competent defense attorneys. Let's go get them. Well, Ronnie Reed, you and me, buddy, we're 100% on that one, buddy. Woo! Woo. Yeah, baby. One more time. You know what I call it? I call it the Westerman setup. So let's get to Westerman's trial in is it April maybe? I can't wait for Westerman because maybe we're going to learn that that is exactly the case with receipts and with proof. The Westerman trial will be the most mind-blowing revelations, and will probably prove that the prosecution was the cause of Westerman going in there to sabotage. I told him I wasn't sending him shit. They should be able to buy some nudes somewhere using their Trollform money. Oh yeah, the nudes. Thank you. Yeah, but they don't want nudes for the purposes of jerking off. No, 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 no. You know what they want? They wanted those nudes of these girls to use against them as a bargaining chip or sort of a blackmail. So yeah, they wanted nudes of these girls in order to hold it over their heads in the future, and just wait until I show you the proof. Wait until I show you the proof. All right, Megan Z, welcome in, Megan Z. All right, Megan Z in the house. Keep it real, clowns. Yeah. Jaded Empath says she'd consider selling some feet pics. Just saying. Hey, Jaded Empath. Jaded Empath got something for you, Frankie and Tommy Frost. All right, Jaded Empath, get him, girl. Make that money. Get your money. Go get your money. All right. Get that money, girl. All right, I'm going down a rabbit hole this weekend to find some background on a few things that I'm curious about. Well, do your thing, Luna Ray. You are impressive, lady. Are they scratch and sniff? Those are extra. You guys are something else. None of them ever gave condolences to Fortune. No, and none of them ever came out with the truth solely out of honor. How many of them stepped forward with honor about Fortune? Zero honor in these pigs. Zero. All right. Those are big money. Cha-ching, you go, girl. You are something else. So Ronnie Reed says, sorry, Prof, I'm in and out tonight. I'm so pissed at this obvious effing corruption. How dumb do you have to be? Well, they were counting on all of the Sleuth Intuition viewers and the fucking Gray Hughes worshippers just being the zombies and the gullible dumbasses. The what do you call them? The what's the word? Yeah, they thought that the whole public would just follow old Sleuth and Gray Hughes, and that they had this wrapped up. Well, they never counted on people like Angie and me and Meow and Noe. They never counted on us stepping forward and speaking up and showing receipts. So we fucked up the whole game. That's why we're getting death threats on a daily basis. All right. Just hopping in, what I missed. What up, Megan? Nothing. Yeah, there's one relevant document. Okay, this is so corrupt. None of these fuckers give a shit about the slaughtered girls. No, they don't. Do you think the attorneys will be jailed? I don't. I just hope not. Would that not be the most obvious sign, the epitome of corruption? I mean, if those lawyers are jailed, all it's going to do is prove our point. So should Rozzy and Baldwin be jailed, it's just going to prove it will be the death blow for these fuckers, because it's going to be so obvious to the public. I mean, maybe that's the wake up call the public needs. You know, maybe it's like Jesus being crucified. Maybe they need to be jailed so that the public's eyes are opened to how bad this really is. Do you think the attorneys? Oh, I see that. Okay, Luna Ray says, "Love the rabbit emoji. I still need a Gary one from SpongeBob." Okay, P says it's a sad community on YouTube for two young women has become an unsafe place for women. The irony is ignorant. Oh yeah. Speaking of that, the threatening that the your 17-year-old daughter is fair game. Okay, remember what Richard Snay did to Freckle Joy's daughter, and at 3 a.m. in the morning, he messaged Freckle Joy and sends a picture of her daughter who's 17 and says she's fair game. Yeah, so you're in a community in which two young women were murdered and victimized, but you're victimizing young women. Hmm. Hey, Megan, I'm sorry that I'm not going to be able to make it to Allen County, but we'll be there with you in spirit. Ooh, I'm yawning. Am I tired? Okay. Camo County says if the defense attorneys are jailed, it won't be good. We already have a kangaroo court. Yeah, it might be the tipping point that we need though. I'm wondering if I'll be able to get in now that shit has hit the fan. Thinking there may be a lot more people than everyone expected a week ago. Just get there super super duper early, 2 hours early, and so you can wait in line. Cindy Goddard, welcome in. I bet they can't even spell honor. No, they don't know. They don't know what honor is. They are what is the word? Habitual liars. Yes, I'm guessing there will be a crowd, and I don't do crowds. But also, I remember that I've got a guy coming to take pics of my house that day too. Uh-huh. It's abusive. Yes, it's abusive. Hmm. I'll be in Fort Wayne Monday all day, says Noe Amos. Fort Wayne Monday all day, says Noe Amos. All right, guys. So, hey, I think we caught up with the chat. So, should I make my announcement? Is it time for the announcement? Let's see what you guys got before I make my happy announcement. Let's see. The chat suddenly quieted down. What happened? What did I say? What did I say? Everyone lurking. Everyone lurking. Jump on into the chat. There's no reason to just lurk. I'm not sitting here for you to look at me. I'm sitting here to facilitate the chat discussion. So you guys jump into the chat and make it a show. All right. All right. Just making sure that I don't have any last minute urgent messages here. The phone never stops. All right, we got that covered. Let me cover this base here. Okay, we got that covered. You know what I need? I need my good mods again. I had a really wonderful mod, and she stopped coming around because she went back into college to finish her college, and she was my mod who was always dropping the links I needed dropped. But my poor mod, she's in college, real hardcore right now, so she doesn't have time to linger on YouTube. But she used to drop all relevant my relevant links that needed dropping. But yeah, let me give you my commercial. We got the buy me a coffee. Please hit the buy me a coffee, guys. Please hit the buy me a coffee, and I'll tell you why. We got buy me a coffee. We got Cash App. We got memberships. We have merch and artwork. That's our 5 pathways. Okay, we got all that stuff. But let me tell you why, because we're in a celebration tonight. Today, we successfully reached. This is our 2,000 subscriber on the main channel and simultaneous 500 subscriber on the backup channel celebration. So this is our 2,500 subscriber celebration. So I am just over the moon right now. Okay, so we hit our 2,000 subs mark here on this channel, and we hit the 500 subs mark on the backup channel. All happened last night. So so please help me celebrate tonight. And I'm just gonna. All right, round of applause to all of you guys. Right, round of applause. All right. Couldn't have done it out without you, and also couldn't have done it without Rick Snay and Little Frankie and Dickie Greeno. All of you guys, thank you so much for spreading my name all over the fucking YouTube verse. Can't keep my name out your mouth, and you sent all the subs my way. So we've grown from 1,000 subs to 2,000 subs, and we've gone from 0 subs in the backup channel to 500 subs. So it's our wow, it's the March 15th um, uh, milepost celebration for the prof. You know, we did a lot of growth this year so far, and I am just elated. And I really do have to thank not only the lovers but the haters. So all of you in the chat who are regularly participate and keep this channel going. Especially congrats to you guys. Okay, all you guys. This is all for you guys, and all the haters that are lurking, that blindly are up the ass of the prosecution, the family. Hey, round of applause to you guys too, because all the hate it pays off. So I'd like to thank everyone for that. And if you'd like to send any celebratory messages or gifts, hey, go ahead and do it. Like I said, we have all those pathways. I would drop them in the link in the chat, but there's no time for that. And my beautiful mod, she's just out of commission because she's in college right now. But she sent me a congrats today in a private message. Why I'm thinking of her. She sent me some messages today in the private chat, and she said, "Prof, congrats, blah blah blah." And she gave me the update about what's going on with her with college, and so I'm just so happy about all of that. But yeah, that's the announcement, Lisa. You're asking, okay? Yeah, that's the announcement. That's our announcement. So it is a reason to celebrate, and I think what I'll do is I'll take a little 5-minute break in a moment and get me a big glass of water or something like that, and then we'll come back and we'll just talk with the chat because I'm excited. All right, so let's see what we got here. Noe says, "Hey guys, I just want to let you know that Joe is getting rotator surgery on Thursday, and he wanted to say hi to everybody, and he'll be back on the ground after he's done." Okay, so we're talking about Joe. Joe's getting rotator cuff surgery, and poor Joe. You know, Joe is our spirit box Joe. Well, we actually call him retired Master Trooper Jay. Okay, but his name's Joe. So Master Trooper Jay is our spirit box operator and also our good friend. And honestly, he's a mutual friend of Noe and I because he's a great guy. I mean, he's really a sweetheart guy. I mean, you know, they're sweetheart guys. And I'm telling you, this guy is a fucking sweetheart, Mr. Joe. And not only that, the most odd thing about it, he is a badass as well. You know, you got to understand, he was a master trooper, and many times he worked hand in hand with SWAT and all of that, and the Marshal Service doing raids and whatnot. So he's kicked in a lot of doors and punched in a lot of faces. But despite all of that, he is he's just a sweetheart of a man, and so we want to wish him well with his rotator cuff surgery, and know that after that, him and Noe will be back boots on the ground with the spirit box, which we all just love because it's part of what interests at least me. You know, I'm very interested, and I know Noe is, so we're very interested in the psychics and the spirit box and all that type of stuff. It's just an area of interest, so that's something that is a mutual interest of all of ours. And so we want to pray for Mr. Joe and wish him the best with his surgery and recovery. And it won't be long. I would say within a month, he'll be back out of there and back boots on the ground. And we'll be bringing you some more wonderful Spirit Box sessions. And Rochelle D coming into the house. Rochelle D, thank you so much for the amazing. Rochelle D sent a donation. And I want to thank her for the congratulatory donation and celebration. Rochelle D is a newer member to the channel, but she's just been, she hit the ground running with us, and she contributes a lot in both information and in support for the channel. So and also she was just so highly complimentary of my photography. So I want to thank Rochelle for coming in. Right. Yeah. And thank you, Noe, for giving us the update for Joe or for Jay. All right. Everyone says prayers for Joe. I see you. Okay, Precison. See, we gave Precison some ideas here. She's gonna make that money now. Get my feet ready for a photo shoot. All right, guys. All right, make that money. Hey, thank you, Megan. Yeah, see what I mean? Congrats to myself and congrats to you in the chat. Congrats to everyone. It's woot woot. It's woot woot. We made it to 2,000 on this channel and 500 on the backup. Hey, we're making strides, despite all the haters. And really, it's just been wonderful to have all the hate because all the hate drives traffic this way, drives it this way, and I'm glad because ever since the hate started, the numbers have been climbing, and so yeah, what I mean, having a bunch of criminals hate me is no bigger compliment you could give me, no bigger compliment. So I appreciate it all. All right, thank you, Lisa, for the congrats. Crime Bites, welcome in, Crime Bites. Good to see you. All right, 4 Pits says celebrate good time, love you long time. Good job, Prof. My channel made it to 5. Oh yeah, that's another. Let me give let's give Noe a party horn. That's right. Noe told me last night his channel simultaneously hit 500 too. Yeah. So Noe and I hitting 500 subs, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. See, good things come in threes, right? They come in threes. We got a lot of strides made. Oh, that's Amy. Amy, you found the Cash App. Thank you so much, Amy. All right. Woohoo! There were 3 people mentioned in Frank's 3 using their own phones or carrying around phones. Who the fuck are these phones for? Who are these people? Oh, we can't wait to find out. We cannot wait to find out, Digital. Hey, thank you, Bonnie. Thank you, Bonnie. Woohoo! Congrats. Yeah. Oh, look at Amy. Are you? Oh, Amy, you got some big shoes to fill, but it looks like you're doing okay. Amy's dropping in the links, so I guess she found them. Okay. Yeah, my other beautiful friend, she always had those ready to go and just would she was quick drawing the links, but looks like Amy is uh-oh, Amy stepping up. Vroom CVS, Diamond Eyes Awe. Okay, that's a questionable name you got there, but I'll accept it for now. Thoughts and prayers for Master Trooper J and good luck to Joe. Exactly. And Amy says you can find all the pathways in the about section. Okay. All right. If I send a bag of balloons, we could have a big party. I should have balloons. I should have got a bunch of balloons and set them up here in the room behind me. That'd be awesome. Oh, I'm telling you, it's a party over here. I mean, I had Little Prof dancing earlier before we came on and started the show. Me and Little Prof had that D'Angelo pumped up really loud when we were partying in here. We were having our own little party. Okay, Noe, I'm sorry I've not made it to your channel. I didn't even know you had one till it was mentioned. Oh yeah, Noe, drop your link in the chat. Drop your link in the chat. 4 Pit says Jay was all over, very well known ISP officer. What is that? Oh, thanks, 4 Pits. Everyone, give it up for 4 Pits. 4 Pits letting you know that Jay was a nice man, right? Jay was a nice man. He was known all over, very well known ISP. Mr. Master Trooper Jay retired. All right. I think your channel will continue to grow. Many have made the switch. Hey, thank you, Jay Rabbit. Yeah, I think people are starting to realize that we don't give a shit over here about the doxing, intimidation, and threats. We're going to speak freely. All right, prayers for Master Trooper Jay. I watched the Unraveling tonight, and I was concerned about what seemed to me their panic about it. They're better than this. Well, they're stressed out because they're being stalked and harassed by a lunatic, mentally ill, alcohol abusing deadbeat dad, and they're upset about it. Okay. I got my photo cards yesterday and forgot I ordered a sticker. It came today. It's a good reminder on my laptop of how important freedom and justice are. Megan, thank you for ordering that. And I was so surprised when I saw you ordered the sticker. I was like, what is she going to do with the sticker? So it looks like you put it on your laptop. So that's awesome. Well, you know what the prof's about to do? The prof's about to get a mug because you see, it's odd that I use this mug. That this mug is all. I don't know if you can see. It's all like. It's all old. But the thing about this mug right here, what it used to say. What does it say? It doesn't even say it anymore, but it basically said don't. It says something like don't make me use. I see. I'm not looking at the camera. It used to. It's been washed off, but it used to say don't make me use my teacher voice. Okay. And the thing is, my son gave me this like 10 years ago or so as a gift. And it's always been my favorite mug because it's kind of big and it was from my son and it was funny because he's my son, but it says don't make me use my teacher voice. And, I always thought it was funny and it's my favorite mug and I never wanted to get rid of it even when it chipped. So I decided now that, well, it's just about time because it's starting to crack down the edge. So I'm going to get myself the largest size prof mug that I can to replace it. So anyway, I know you guys, too much TMI, right? TMI, too much information, but that's the story of my mug there. They have to be the dumbest cult on earth spreading cell phones everywhere. I think I remember, I think Colin from the paranormal said 3. Yeah, he did. He did. I am slower, but I can do them usually. Oh, thank you, Amy. Okay, I get it now. I think I get it. You're slower. Sober parties. That's what we are. I'm drinking coffee and I'm not smoking meth, you know? Is there a link to Noe's channel? Yes, there is. He just dropped it there. It's at Venue 3. It's really easy to find. At Venue 3. All right. Please subscribe to Noe. He does music. You know, he plays his guitar and shit. All right. Lisa says slow tonight, exhausted. I guess I am too, because I noticed that I'm yawning. Okay, digital. I keep thinking of Rafi's info when talking about 3 phones, but then again, his info shows that all of it way off that timeline. Well, so does mine. That timeline is not correct. Law enforcement timeline is allegedly. It's not factual. Sub to Noe. Thank you, Megan. Did you notice one of the 3 theories laid out in the third Franks? Were the girls even murdered there? No. Girls weren't murdered there. Okay. It's my sentimental mug. That's what I'm saying. My son gave it to me years ago. We needed a much bigger mug in the store. How about the 500 Club? Oh, yeah. You mean the the 500th for 500 subs. Okay. Who's the deadbeat dad that harassed the unraveling? Oh, you know, there's 2 of them that are harassing the unraveling. They're both YouTubers. I don't remember. Was Cheyenne with one other person or 2? Oh, Aaron, you're just, ugh. Aaron, you're you're saying all the right things, girl. Plant a little cactus in that. Great idea, Pam. See, this is a great point of a community right here. Giving me ideas. All I thought to do was ditch it, throw it in the trash. But now I'm like, yeah, you know what? I actually have a little succulent. It's not a cactus. I have a little succulent that's already dropped some pieces that if I put them in here, they'll grow. You know how those succulents are when they drop a succulent leaf or whatever, a piece, it grows a whole new plant. So I can go put some of those in here. Retiree as in pencil. Retire it as a pencil holder. I see. That's what I did with the mug I have that I like that. Lisa, I hear that. I just hit the door and said I'm going to bed and jumping into Delphi. My family thinks I'm crazy. Yeah, Prop's about to go jump into bed and watch TV. All right. Timeline is whackalicious, isn't it? Digital timeline is so whacked. I mean, that's one thing I have a hypothesis. Like, yo, the timeline and the fucking Photoshop bullshit, and that's why him and I get along. It's absolutely. Good mug is hard to let go of, especially when you like the shape of it. You know, the shape is perfect. All right. I saw a funny wine glass today that said, "I'm one drink away from bringing shit up that happened 3 years ago." Oh no, that one deserves one, baby. Yeah, that one deserves one. Oh, Carol Lippincott swinging the door open. All right, where's Laura? Come on, Laura. You coming in like Laura, rowdy today. Rowdy as hell. What up, bitches? I'm late. The timeline is shit. So then, hey, family, you should be able to help out with the timeline. Yeah? Yeah, but instead they send the troll farm. Instead they send the fucking trolls. They send the fucking trolls. They prefer doing that. Oh, yeah, troll farm. They send in the criminals, the hardened, the multi felons, and the international criminals. They send in those motherfuckers to come at us. Lisa Gino. Hello, Amy. No blood there, so no way. I can't believe they tried saying that. Okay, Luna Ray says, I'm sorry. I'm hopping back and forth between this and Defense Diaries. Just heard something a little disturbing there. Well, pop it in the chat. I just don't want anyone to leave here to go watch Bob. I mean, Bob, why are you jumping on when I'm jumping on? Do like me and wait till other people are off and jump on. That's what I try to if I see someone's on, I try to like wait until they're winding it up before I jump on because there's no reason we can't spread the love all the way out so that you guys can watch Bob's show, then come watch mine, then go watch another. You know. All right. Aaron, I think CB was with two others. Cheyenne and Kelsey, good friends. How much older is Cheyenne? Quite older. And that's Kelsey's bestie, right? All right. Luna, do tell. I'm going to get me one after this. Crime Bite says, I'm new to this case. There's a lot to catch up on. Oh, yeah. I mean, you'll be a year trying to catch up on the shit, or 6 months. They wrote the fake timeline. Well, Gray Hughes helped them with the fake timeline. I mean, don't you guys remember Gray Hughes walking them through every step of the contradictions, lies, and timelines so that it all worked out? Gray Hughes basically constructed it all for them. And it's all documented. Okay, Bob just said the defense team for RA should quit. What the fuck, Bob? Bob should wait until I finish to jump on. Come on, Bob. All right, on my way to Peru to buy gas, I'll put up a short or something to show the fucking trolls I got the streets. Yeah, look, Noe runs those streets. He don't have that ankle monitor on anymore. They want to threaten, harass, and stalk. Oh, Dickie Smallballs threatened Snay today. Did you see that? You see that? You see what Dickie Smallballs said to Snay today? He threatened Snay. I mean, Dickie Smallballs threatened Noe today. He said that he basically said Noe is very accessible. He said Noe is very accessible. That's a direct threat from Tony Klein. Okay, Noe is very accessible. What kind of threat do you think that is? Noe is very accessible. To which Greeno agreed. That is a direct threat to Noe's well-being. Sending out the messaging that he's accessible. Okay, so noted. You're sending death threats to Noe Amos. Noted. Noe is very accessible. Okay. Okay. Noted. Documented. Submitted to law enforcement. All right, guys. Nature, take a hike. Right. I hopped in and told him he's wrong. Yeah, why did he say that? Well, she does what she wants, but go ahead and let her have them arrested. Okay, look, worst case scenario is still an amazing scenario because of this. That will be the biggest piece of news to ever hit the Delphi press. Okay, so think about this. Should that piece of news hit CNN, MSNBC, Fox, and all the mass media, that's going to bring the eyes of the world onto this case like never before, and the scrutiny onto the unhinged judge's actions like never before. It's going to be a wrap. So yeah, they want to go ahead and play that hand. You want to go ahead and play that hand? Go ahead. Go ahead and play that hand. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Megan. Attention to the case. Noe in the house. Yeah. Sounds like he's leaning that way. All right. Yeah, me too, Luna. Me too, Luna. Controlled opposition is a thing in the YouTube verse. Controlled opposition. You know what that's all about. It's in politics. It's all over politics. Controlled opposition. That's the way the world runs. You know, it's the way the YouTube has run. I mean, don't you know that there are Delphi YouTubers who are controlled opposition? Do you guys realize that yet? You guys realize there's controlled opposition being exercised in Delphi murders investigation on YouTube? I've noticed it months ago. They got to have both sides. All right. So, hey, are we done yet? We're an hour and 30 minutes. I feel like I'm done. Unless you guys got some juicy tidbits in that chat. Sending someone real popular to control the narrative, then they turn. It's controlled opposition. Yeah. All right. So what do we got here in these YouTube streets? Is there anything else I wanted to mention? I had some notes here. Nature and Karma Lover is permanently banned now. Fucking trolls, man. I'll tell you, Patty send these trolls in. It's the Patty Troll Farm. Patty Troll Farm, ladies and gentlemen. I get them out of here every day. See, I got some good ones to show you. Look at this one. Okay, look at this one. Ooh. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. There's all kind of shit. There's all kind of shit. There was this one. This is what I accidentally showed you guys. I didn't mean to, but let me show you this one. All right. Here's a here's our domestic terrorists or our international terrorists. Here are international terrorists list of bad people. Okay, this is the bad people according to the terrorist from overseas. These are the bad people. Okay, these are all the bad people. Okay. So what else we got here? Anything else? Oh yeah, look at this. Look at this one. Okay, that's Becky Patty there. Okay, look, this is Becky Patty on this side. Becky Patty. Okay, and look, this is little Frankie. This is little Frankie right here. Look at little Frankie. Talking about the crime scene photos, little Frankie says Thomas Frost is the one who sent them to Snay. This is what he tells Becky Patty. Thomas Frost is the one who sends them to Snay. You see Becky Patty there in the corner? Okay. Okay. And he says, Mark sent them to Ruckus, and Ruckus spread them out. Okay, and someone says, I heard a rumor of someone saying you sent them to Snay, so I'm just saying information, not willing to accuse, blah, 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 blah. All right, well, there's one other person then, and then he says Thomas Frost. Okay, Thomas Frost. Oh, look, another piece of shit here. Gonna get rid of this piece of shit after I document it. Oh, let me get that screenshot. Okay, screenshot. All right. You see how they get so mad? They come in because they're so mad. Oh, let me expose some more then. Let me do some more Tommy Frost then. Let's do some more Tommy Frost then. Okay. Let's do some more Tommy Frost. Oh, look at this one. Chris Long. Oh, that's not it. Let's go back. My finger hit it. Okay, where was it? Oh, they won't fuck around. Let's fuck around. Let's fuck around, guys. Chris Long and Dread Pirate seem to be a lot alike. They like to say situations are comical a lot. I found where he refers to stuff as comical 65% of the time. No one else but Cowboy, that's Tommy Frost, in that gang uses the word comical ever. Only Chris Long and Tommy Frost, and I guess Marky. I guess they all know George Nye, a.k.a. Ruckus, Tyler Carpenter, Tommy Frost, Shane Kersage, and Richard Snay. How damn convenient for them. Dang, they all know Mark too. Thank God it's just a coincidence. Or that would be fishy. And here it is. Dread Pirate saying blah, 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 blah. Confidence are comical. Yeah. Chris Long, Tommy Frost, Tyler Carpenter, Richard Snay. This is all just funny shit today that I've gathered, you know. Oh, yeah, and Holly made this post. Tyler Carpenter, Reg Dunlop talking about writing mine and Noe's obituaries. Why would Miss Deb True Crime Notebook cover for Tyler Carpenter? Well, she didn't. She covered for Bossy, who was Karen White. I asked her so nicely, please tell me who did it. She said, no way, I'd rather you did than me lose my source on the YouTube streets. And she gave me no second fucks to my kids or my safety. Great job, little Debbie True Crime Notebook. What's even odder is Reg is close to Tommy Frost, and this specific leaker was the one who sent Tahara images. Tyler Carpenter, you should introduce yourself to me. Will you be in Allen County on Monday? I sure hope you're a part of the leaks. We definitely need to link up and talk about my obituary. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we covered that yesterday. You know what I mean? All right. So that was some funny shit. What else we got on these YouTube streets today? Oh, we got Dickie Smallballs turning on the murder sheet. This one's funny. This is funny. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Tell you what, when the rats turn on each other, it's something else, man. Oh, you guys want to hear another funny shit? Hold on. I got some funny shit. Listen to this one. Let's see if I can get this. Listen to this one. Oh, here he goes. Oh, shit, come on.
I want you to know that message where I said I was going to kill kids, I wasn't talking about you. I promise you I wasn't talking about you. That was
Renee Anthony Greeno, Prison 2024.
I want you to know that message where I said I was going to kill kids, I wasn't talking about you. I promise you I wasn't talking about you.
Killing kids, huh? Killing kids. Killing kids. YouTubers killing kids, right? Threatening to kill kids. Yeah, I'm gonna stop there. I think there's some more, but I'm tired of doing that. Tired of doing it. All right, so let's see what else we got here. Becky praising the very people sharing her granddaughter's photos. Yes, exactly. That's the interesting thing. Tommy Frost, Greeno, Little Frankie, all of them. Crazy shit. Yeah, so they want to keep coming into my chat. I'll just keep blasting more of that shit. It's like I didn't. You know why I just did that? Because you came into my chat. I mean, keep coming into the chat. I got more where that came from. That's just from today. That's my little few screenshots from today. Come on, man. Don't fuck with me. Damn, Prof, you're taking comical to the next level tonight. Go get him. Strange that he's got a couple dead girlfriends. Who is Emily Ann Sawyer? Who is Emily Sawyer? Emily Sawyer. Theory I entertained would mean Greeno may not be new to that, or at least filming it. Ask Raffy. Ask Raffy about that. Ask Raffy. Hey, you guys know what Garrett Kurtz said about there being a film of the dead girls, right? Garrett Kurtz said that Ashley Garth had seen the help me out, guys, with the term. The video. It's too disturbing for me to think of, but apparently, yeah, on Open Secrets. Yeah, that's it. It's just I get disturbed and I kind of lose track every time I think of it. Gary Kurtz told Open Secrets that Ashley Garth had seen the snuff film of the murders of Abby and Libby from a dude she was sleeping with, named Nick Edwards, who now lives in California. You guys know about that? Is that true? Was there a snuff film? Was Garrett Kurtz telling the truth to Open Secrets that Ashley Garth indeed saw a snuff film from Nick Edwards? Who filmed it? Okay, sorry about that. I get a little disturbed every time I think about it. Aaron Ethan says, good night, all. I sent you a PayPal, Prof. Hey, you did? Well, thank you very much. Let me give you a party horn. Let me go check. I don't get notifications from PayPal. Let's see. Thank you very much. Let's see. I don't even know where to look. Let's see. Guess I gotta go to PayPal. Yeah, I get a little disturbed. Every time I think about that, I get disturbed and kind of lose track, my train of thought. Cold truth, baby. Okay. Okay, sorry. I'm okay. Open Secrets interviewed Garrett Kurtz a number of times, and it's wonderful. I mean, I'm really upset that I'm really upset that she's incarcerated. But I don't see a PayPal. I don't see a PayPal, but maybe it takes time to come through. But yeah, poor thing. She's in jail, and I can't wait till she gets out, because that woman right there did so much in my mind for the case. And poor thing, she's in jail for like a manslaughter for an accident, a vehicle accident, as far as I understand. But I can't wait until she gets out, because she did great work. I've recommended many times, but maybe for your newer viewers, you haven't heard it. But my recommendation is, please go watch the entire Cold Truth. I mean, I apologize. I don't mean that. Open Secrets. Yeah, let me put it up there. Please go watch the entire Open Secrets series on Garrett Kurtz and Chris Mathis. All right. Oh, you mean Cash App? Oh, okay. Well, thank you. I can. I'll look at that. I know where that is. It's on my phone. Hey, thank you. I see it. Yeah, I see it on the phone. Round of applause for Cash App. Thank you. It's 2,000 subs, 500 on the backup channel. She had several interviews with Garrett Kurtz in jail, and also one with Chris Mathis that is mind blowing. Because Chris Mathis says it's Garrett's story to tell, but I'll tell you what I seen. Hello, I mean, do we not think Garrett Kurtz might have some knowledge of this? And he says that Ashley Garth saw the snuff film. Why does everyone forget about Garrett Kurtz and Ashley Garth and Chris Mathis? Known murderers and meth heads. All right. Good night, Ronnie Reed. Good night. Yeah, like I'm saying, guys, Garrett Kurtz, Chris Mathis, Ashley Garth, Abby and Libby. All right. I'm sad for Open Secrets. I am. But she'll get out. She will get out, and I bet she'll be back. And she's gonna be my little best friend. I'm telling you, that girl, she made me love her just for I just love her for what she did. I mean, I'd love to get to know her and just like pick her brain. And yeah, to me, she's kind of my hero. She's one of my heroes in Delphi. It's good old Open Secrets. I wonder if that very film was part of Klein's trip to Vegas. I think it could be. I think it could be. I mean, Noe and I both think it could be. I'm speaking for him because we've covered this in our private conversations. Okay. Yeah, Noe and I both think that that's a very good possibility that, yeah, it is what it is. All right. My weekend plans, Open Secrets. Yeah, watch the whole channel, babe. Watch the whole channel. She has a playlist. I think it's called it's called Garrett Kurtz Process of Elimination or something. Watch that whole playlist, or it's about 70% of her channel. So you might as well just watch damn near her whole channel. But you gotta get. I mean, everyone's fucking forgot about Garrett Kurtz and Ashley Garth, and I mean, who would put themselves in this shit? Chris Mathis saying it's Garrett's story to tell, but I'll tell you what I seen. And Garrett saying that Ashley saw the snuff film that Nick Edwards had. Come on, bro. Are we fucking tripping over here? Oh, it's so easy to forget all that shit and just say it was nothing. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. God. Yeah. Yeah. Rest in peace, Nicole Bowen and Ray Hanish. By the way, these fucking murderers. What makes you think they would not have murdered Abby and Libby? And he was best friend. Well, no, his father was best friends with Ron Logan, so he grew up on Ron Logan's property. Okay, he knew that property and the whole creek like the back of his hand. And even Four Pitts himself told us that was a fucking meth hangout. That whole area, no one went to that fucking bridge just for pleasure. That was a fucking dope hangout. Okay, all along that Deer Creek. Okay, and that was Garrett Kurt's stomping ground. Come on, bro. We're fucking acting like we're retards over here. We're literally fucking retarded. When for years all of this has been open. out there, open source. Open Secrets. It's a good name, isn't it? It's fucking Open Secrets. Hey, Cindy Goddard. Round of applause for Cindy Goddard. Let me give her a little love here. Hold on. Cindy Goddard. Thank you for the celebration, Cindy Goddard. Cindy says, here's to the truth winning out. Keep bringing the truth, Prof. Boom, Cindy Goddard. Thanks for your support. Hey, look, 2,000 subs, 500 on the other channel. No, we just hit 500. Holly has surpassed 500. See, they can't suppress us. They're trying to suppress us. They won't. Yeah, poor babies. I mean, look, you got Ray Hanish, probably knew something about this shit. They murked him. Nicole Bowen definitely knew about the Delphi murders. That's why she was murked. Okay. Garrett Kurtz himself said he killed her because of a meth operation he was involved with. It's this meth operation. Hello. She was abused by trolls. Sad. All right. Good old trolling Tommy Titty Knockers. Okay, I could be wrong, but I don't think the meth heads or CSAM people did this. Well, you're wrong. I think you're wrong. This is my opinion. I think Garrett Kurtz was part of the group that did this. Okay, remember, Eric Williams said it was a meth operation that the girls walked into. One of them went nuts and shit went crazy. Okay, and also remember this. Carrie Timmons said, I heard they were cooking drugs out there on that very day. And maybe the girls saw something they shouldn't have, and they took care of it. That's Carrie Timmons' own words, and that's Eric Williams' own words. Extracted Thoughts, Blaine Nelson talks about Chubby. Okay. There are some unedited interrogations of Kurtz on case by case. Yes, there are, and I've seen them. There's also an Ashley Garth interrogation. I know some meth heads, and they couldn't pull this off in their best day. No, they could. Because the meth heads wouldn't have covered it up. The meth heads would have caused the murder. The law enforcement who were part of the CI, okay, you got a CI. It's a meth operation. You got a couple CIs. Cops are overlooking it. Girls end up dead. The cops cover it up. So it's not the meth heads who cover it up. It's the fucking law enforcement. Okay. Jesus, man. They could have hopped into it. And look, also, please don't forget good old, what's her name? Oh, man. The mama who told everything. Her name's escaping me right now. She told you all about the fucking meth heads. Everyone discounts her. Cindy Goddard, hope you're feeling better and better through all of this for good, ASAP. All right, Cindy. Cindy, are you not feeling well? I hope you're feeling better. Okay. I'm trying to feel better. Did Emily Sawyer pass away in South Carolina? Yes. Tina Rodell, that's the mama. This is the mama. Tina Rodell is the mama who told you everything, along with Carrie Timmons and Eric Williams. Prof, is this intel from online or personal records? Both. The mafia ran the meth heads. Well, I'm saying this. It's a fucking we're talking about the CIs that were involved, and it's possibly why the law enforcement helped cover this up to this very day. All right, in my opinion. Poor old Emily Sawyer is dead too. All right. What am I missing here? What am I missing? I'm missing some chat. ACV, welcome into the chat. Welcome in ACV. It's our 2,000 sub on the main channel and 500 sub on the background on the backup channel celebration. ACV, we made it. 2,000 subs and 500 on the backup channel. Yeah, Tina Rodell and Carrie said it too, and Eric Williams. I mean, come on. Yes, it is, Luna Ray, or the meth heads. It's either them or the meth heads. Because the meth heads, look, meth heads can be very good at Photoshop, Luna. Snake mentioned Mafia Boss in Bob's channel. Elaborate on that, Michelle. I mean, Rochelle. Rochelle. Okay. Please elaborate, Rochelle. I'm trying to understand better. Oh, yeah, the cluster headaches. I'm so sorry, Cindy. Okay, you guys, I see these chats. Okay. Racketeering, yeah. Where's the FBI? Why are they letting us be threatened with death and our children? Come on. All right. So Emily Ann dated a crayon and died from a drug overdose. Something like that. After having her leg filleted. Did you see the fillet of her calf? Did you see her calf? Anyone see the photo of her calf filleted? Anyone know the address of the photo studio in Florida? Yes, I do. I have it. Precascent, I'll give you. The photo studio in Florida was owned by Warren Asher, also known as Craig Larkins, also known as Ted Bear on Facebook. He also owned sultrydvds.com, where there exists an Anthony_Shots email address on the Wayback Machine. Not only that, Thomas Miller handed over the keys to that place. You guys know who Thomas Miller is? The associate of Jennifer Barnes Dean, who was right there in Florida the day of the murders. It sucks, doesn't it? Truth hurts. The truth hurts. Truth hurts. The email address Anthony_Shots@sultrydvds.com was associated with the porn studio, which is associated with the individuals I mentioned. Okay. All right, guys. All right, please give me let me go get a glass of water, okay? Give me just one moment. One moment here. Let me get some music rolling for you for a 2-minute break. I need a 2-minute water break because my throat's dry. Let's see if I can pop this up here. There we go. Thank you. All right. All right. I'm back. Apologize for that. I feel much better already. All right. Let's see where we are. All right. Handed the keys to Crayon, babe. I'll tell you about it on call me on Discord. Hello, Prof. I always thought corruption happens from the top. The infiltrator and the target. They target the homeless and addicts. They all do the dirty work. One top dog in every city. Yeah, but you don't understand. If you have a disaster happen at the bottom, from the bottom, and you're overseeing the situation, you're going to cover it up from the top. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't mean that it started at the top. It means you had a disaster in your cartel, and you're trying to cover it up. The social media account that has been alleged to be associated with the Anthony_Shots account. Okay. Hey, Miss B60 says coffee and music. Now it's water and music. Hello, Amy and chat. My son came to visit, so I was late. Hope everything is good and everyone's having a good Friday evening. Hey, Ellen, you're coming in late. Well, we've all been done. We did all of our hard work. Now we're just shooting the shit. Okay. Whoa, if this Anthony Shot stuff has been discussed before, I completely missed. Oh, really? Oh, it's a shame. I guess I should have to put that on the community page then. Should I put that on the community page channel? Okay. At Venue 3 says, everyone, I'm in Peru, Indiana. Stay tuned to at Venue 3. Have a good night, everyone. All right, good night, Noe. Have fun in Peru. I wouldn't. Last place I want to be is Peru, Indiana. Oh my God, that's the ground zero of the fucking Dropbox. Dropbox ground zero, Peru, Indiana, ladies and gentlemen. But Noe, be safe. Show them you run those fucking streets. All right, Megan Z says, Luna, in my opinion, it was Flora. I don't think it was the junkies that did this. I think they were targeted. Well, that's your opinion. We all have opinions. Gabe Ellis could have been on Anthony Shots. No, it wasn't. Okay, Amy, after I binge watched all Rafi's intel, I had the gut feeling this is why Greeno was there to film. Hey, Precascent, I'm going to call you tonight. All right. All right. Yeah, I'm going to call you tonight. Do you know anything about a Fed investigation? Yeah, there is one, allegedly. On the Drunk Turkey show, said he drove past the bridge on the afternoon of 13th in a red Dodge Charger. Julian Powell drove a red Charger. Julian Powell. Weren't we talking about him last night? Doesn't look much would change in Delphi, even with a good outcome from the trial. Allegedly. Peru, Indiana, Dropbox Central, where half the troll farm is afraid of that Dropbox. Now, what do you think they're afraid about that Dropbox? Are they afraid of the users of the Dropbox? Or are they afraid of the revealing of the names of the users of the Dropbox? They're afraid of the revealing of the names. Okay, wow, digital. Digital, you got receipt for that? Can you send that receipt, digital? All right, y'all. With all of that being said, I think it's probably time to end the show. Ooh, pardon me. Ooh, it's the pecans. I'm eating pecans and drinking water. That's a rough combination there. All right. Let's see. Oh, look, before we go, I got to show you guys. Noe wanted me to show this. You guys want to see something? Noe says, please show my community page. So this is where Noe is right now. Check it out. This is Peru, Indiana. All right. Dropbox Central. Dropbox Central. He says, yep, drunk turkey 2 or 3 days ago. 2 hours, 50 minutes in. All right. All right. Boom. Boom. I think we're done. Oh, man. We don't have to be done. I'm just kind of tired. So let's see what we got here. The chat stopped. It shouldn't have stopped. Should be great. I'm seeing it. I'm seeing everything fine. Okay. I see what you're saying. Mm-hmm. Oh, Megan's going away. Good night, Megan. Oh, wow. All right. So, I think it's a good show. Let's see. Ellen West says good night. Okay. Well, good night, Prof. Hope you're feeling better than last night. Well, I felt great last night. It was the night before that I was feeling a little terrible. I'll be watching the replay. Is that the one? I don't know. I don't know, Ellen. It's funny because I know what happened. Everyone left the live a few minutes, 30 minutes ago. All right. Let's see what we got here. Sonia Milwarton. Hey, been a long time, but I'm here. Well, hey, Sonia. Thanks for coming in. Yeah, it's been a long time. It's been a long time. I'm tired. It's kind of late for me because we had the little kid and we had a nice day outside, so I wore myself out running around and stuff. All right. Cindy says I'm still here, just too sorry to type. It's been a long week. Hey, yeah. Hey, Sonia. I'm waving back at you. I am not talking anything about a Fed investigation other than to say there is one. There is one. All right. Oh, what's the good news, Rochelle? Oh, that we had fun today? That we had fun? Yeah, we had fun. We ran and because it was very sunny. And we had this snow come through in the cold weather. But for some reason, out of nowhere, this afternoon, the sun came out and it just heated up. Like, and it got so beautiful out there and the snow melted. So I said, wait, let's go outside. It's been 2 days. Let's go get some fresh air and run around in the sunlight. And so we ended up running and running and running with the dog and all this. And it was something. Um, Cross channel is mostly live shows. There's rumors and speculation dropped and discussed here through lots of people. Yeah, well, I got so many shows, and I do a lot of nice videos, but no one watches the videos, so that's why I make less of them and less because videos take 4 to 10 hours to make a single video, um, to get 100 or 200 views. Oh, Norway, stop calling me when I'm on a live, brother. All right. I watched the beautiful. I'm sorry. I watched the videos. They're beautiful and frightening at the same time. Awesome. I'm glad. Well, thanks for watching my videos. They take so much to make, so thanks for watching them. All right. All right, man. So yeah, we got March 15th. So 2 more days, Saturday and Sunday, right? Saturday and Sunday. Then we're entering Monday. By the way, I will be on Monday. I will be live streaming while the hearing is taking place. All right. So what was I saying? Noe says he's about to go live. So when we're ending it, you guys can go watch Noe's live. But what was I saying? Monday, we will be streaming when the shit is going down, okay? We'll have someone in there that's going to keep us up to date. But you know it's going to be difficult because they can't bring the phones in. And so they'll have to run out to the car, pick up the phone, come and give us an update, and then put the phone back in the car and then run back in the courtroom. It's going to be extremely difficult. It's really a crime. Don't you guys feel that it's really a crime that uh, we have zero transparency? Like, what harm would there be in allowing cameras in the courtroom tomorrow? I mean, Monday. Monday. What harm could there be in allowing the cameras in the courtroom? Sonia says, I may not be around for your lives, but I see your community posts all the time. Awesome. Well, that's where I put a bunch of good shit. So thank you, Sonia. I know you may not understand them. Everyone complains that Everyone complains that the community page is sometimes indecipherable, or it might just like fighting with the trolls, but it's not. Okay, everything has meaning. It just takes a lot of explaining. Okay, but it's there for reasons. Okay, it's really there for reasons. So all that stuff on the community page, if it doesn't make sense now, it will make sense in time. Yeah, keep the faith that everything is falling into place, because it is. I mean, we should be excited about the past week. That's what I was saying this week. Like, think about it. Think about what you have seen enter the court record, okay? That you've been waiting for years to enter the court record. Cody, Kelsey, Derek, YouTubers. Hmm? Do you think that's a nothing burger? Do you think that's nothing? I mean, it's been the greatest week in the Delphi murders uh, attempt at justice. It really has, because all of this has finally entered the justice system. You get you picking up what I'm putting down here? You get what I'm saying? They're scared and trying to hold on to their power for dear life. Yep, but we don't. But we know it doesn't work that way. Yeah, because God wins. It's a fuck around, find out season. I already told you the crack in the dam has formed. It's now breaking. That crack is growing. And it's just the beginning. We have the sea clips coming in April. We have the Westerman coming in April. Things are happening. I don't agree with that, Lambert. I think that, here's my opinion. It's a possibility, and judging from the pattern of the judge being completely unhinged and bullying, I would say that it could happen, but I don't think that it's going to. But even if it does, it's not a bad thing, because you got to think in the big picture. What would that do? What would this situation right here, what would this do? What would be the effect on this in the public? Come on, somebody put in the chat. What would be this effect of this shit right here in the public? And I want you to think MSNBC, CNN, Fox, all the major news companies, Twitter. Just imagine the explosive news that this would be on a national scale, like the headlines. And what would be the effect of that? That would bring attention of the world more than ever onto this case, to a level you could not even imagine. And so, what would that sort of attention give? Okay, it would be the most wonderful thing in the world to have more scrutiny from the public on this case. Yeah, it would be loud. It would be very loud. It would be very loud. It would be a bomb going off. Yeah. Okay. And yeah, Tracy, Go would be gone. Go would be gone, because do you think that would stand? Do you think that would actually stand with Supreme Court on appeal or anything like that? What do you think that would happen if she actually has the gall or the balls to do that? And I think what they were getting at is, judging from her pattern of unhinged behavior, it's likely that she could. That's probably the plan, because it's power moves. They think they can bulldog their way through this. But they also thought they could do it. She also thought she could do it in September. Remember? Supreme Court said, no, you can't. All right. Mm-hmm. Hey, Freckle Joy, welcome. Welcome, Freckle Joy. Okay. The ironclad grip they have on their power brings to mind that old song, hold on loosely but don't let go. If you cling too tightly, you're going to lose control. Interesting. That is how she can be if off the case without recusing herself. Yeah, off. The power is slipping through their hands, and they really thought. See, they underestimated all the things that would take place. Like they never thought that the Supreme Court would overturn that power play. They never thought that you would have actual independent YouTubers come and make noise who they would not run off. Because remember, for years, they ran off every oppositional YouTuber. Okay, so they did have a power grip on YouTube. However, you got some of us that have not allowed them to run us off. Okay, so that's a problem. The controlled opposition is still there, but there's a bunch of us now who are here who they haven't been able to run off despite the threats, intimidation, and doxing. Okay, so things have crumbled. They never expected someone like someone like Baldwin and Rozzi to get thrown in too. So things are headed in a direction that is inevitable, is what I'm getting at. And I mean, to me, that's a cause for optimism. Don't you guys think? Like think about it. Think about it really hard. Think really hard about this. Things are moving in a direction, and it's a forward momentum. It's almost like gravity bringing something downhill. Okay, so this energy, this momentum is building. This weight, this gravity is accumulating. The force is exponential as it falls, and that's why it's out of control now. It's out of control. There's no going back. You can't put this cat back in the bag now. So that's why I'm optimistic, because this direction this shit is headed, it's just inevitable. Yeah, Carter says keep doing what you're doing, keep doing it. So hey, the thing is, if there would not have been us, okay, they might have succeeded. If Baldwin and Rozzi would not have been appointed, or if it would have been successful in removing them, they might have succeeded. But there's too much going for us right now. We have a bunch of strong voices who haven't been run off. We have strong attorneys. We have a group of a fucking 100 people who've accumulated evidence for 5 years. There's a whole bunch of evidence has been accumulated, documented, submitted, and compiled. So it's inevitable. The crack in the dam is too big. That's what I'm getting at. So it's like, I am naturally an optimistic person and an optimist. So I know that is a fault, of mine or prejudice, but no matter the direction it's headed, it's inevitable. And it's not just my optimism saying that, it's reality. I can't even imagine what might have happened or not happened without Baldwin and Roz. God was definitely looking out for Rick. Not just for Rick, for Abby and Libby. This is what I'm saying. That Baldwin Rozzi, look at what has entered the legal system. Okay, what would not have entered before? Kelsey, Derek, Cody, YouTubers. So what's the only thing left that we haven't heard? Oh, even photoshopping. Okay, even time and place. So what's the only thing the only thing I can think of that we haven't seen yet is a shack. I mean, if they bring a filing and mention a fucking cabin or a shack, I mean, I'm gonna go take a month-long vacation and go on a cruise with my little 4-year-old, and we're gonna hit up the Bahamas and shit. And I'm gonna say, fuck, I'm taking a month off. We're going on a Bahamas cruise, and holy shit, celebration. mean, if I see Baldwin and Rozzy throw the Shack in the mix, I fucking swear to God, I'm out of here. I swear to God. I mean, dude, I promise you guys right now, if the Shack or a Cabin or Josh Lank, if any of that shit enters the filings, you won't be seeing me for about 2 weeks. Because I'm hopping on a plane, I'm going to Miami, and I'm getting on a fucking cruise ship and going to Bahamas for about a week. And then I'll come back. I'm not fucking kidding you. That's what I mean. The optimism, you guys. I know it's a stressful time, and I know poor Angie and Courtney, they're stressed. But look, there's too much good right now. Okay, there's too much good. There's too much good, and I'm telling you this: 7 years you haven't seen Cody, Kelsey, Derek, Kyle Smith, Photoshop, Time and Place, Liggett. You haven't seen any of them brought to task other than on YouTube. And now all of a sudden, they're in the fucking court system. Why not be optimistic? All I want to see, you put the Shack in the court system, I'm telling you, I'm on a fucking plane. And so that's my message to you is like the momentum and the direction, it's beyond what you could expect. I mean, it's way overdue. It's long overdue. So yeah. All right, Luna says it has happened to many others already, but their reign of terror is over. That's not optimism, that's a fact. That family. Yeah, oh, you mean it was the Patty family and the fucking Patty family troll farm. But they're losing the grip. They're losing the grip. Yeah, it's a great plan. And I fucking swear to you, let me see the Shack pop up in a filing. I'm out of here. Yeah. Doug Carter. This is a dangerous criminal enterprise which threatens all of us. I have faith in Carter, but it's not blind faith. I don't know if I have faith in Carter or not. I have no faith in nothing right now, but I have an optimism that things are working out. It's not faith. It's just like, look at it. Look at where we are right now. Yeah, but she has the ex parte. I mean, there's so many issues. Okay. All right. Same or yeah, you same Fleetwood. You're out of here. Yeah. You told me about the dream. It was a hey, repeat your dream. I've already forgotten. I'm sorry, Luna. Okay. All right. The energy is amazing and the shift has happened. Yeah. Dakata. I don't know about Doug. I mean, I have no more faith in anyone. But all I know, I'm telling you, it's a direction. Oh, Precascent says Shack Attack. Well, let's do a Shack Attack. Okay, Shack Attack, ladies and gentlemen. Let me get my my Shack Attack up. Cody, Derek, Shack. Okay, we have pretty much we have 75% of the Shack Attack in the court system as we speak. All right. No DNA connections. Lisa. Lisa, because that's the last thing waiting to be proven right about. Yeah, yeah, you're right about that. I mean, I'm not trying to rub it in or brag, but I've been I feel pretty vindicated. This week has been awesome, and all I need to see is the Shack enter the fucking court system. I'm out of here. the last one I'm waiting to see enter. This is our life. We stick together. We're a family. We stick together. When bad things happen, we come together. Yeah, we know, Kelsey. I've seen firsthand what those people are capable of, but I no longer fear them. There's been an exchange of power has already occurred. I don't give a shit. I mean, I'm so tired of the threats to my kid. Like, come on, man. Yeah, I ain't scared of y'all motherfuckers no more. Not running me off. All right. Well, I feel pretty good about the show tonight. I mean, we read through the most pertinent filing, the only pertinent filing today, and we got through that. It's extremely concerning, isn't it? You know, go read back through it. All right, let's see. Looks like I got a message. I'm trying to keep up with this. All right, now. All right. They need to arrest Crayon, and they need to arrest the international terrorist. Power has been long in the hands of the elite, is being stripped away. Well, because the eyes of the world. Remember this. Baldwin is a very good communicator. Baldwin said, "The world is watching," and Baldwin said, "It's time for you to be real journalists." Well, what do you fucking think the prof is? What do you think the unraveling is? What do you think Joe Lewis is? These are journalists. These are journalists. You know, the journalists don't work at the fucking news station. Those are entertainers. Journalists no longer work at news stations. Journalists work on social media. So we're being real journalists. The eyes of the world is watching, as Baldwin said. Hey. All right. The defense needs to put up big pics of every shack around there, and if Ellie takes the stand, they need to talk about it. All right. All right. Why is Shane Meehan's case still pending? Because he's a white supremacist hitman who took care of poor agent Greg Ferenczi, rest in peace. And we're going to fact find from that case. We're going to fact find from the Westerman case. And we're going to fact find Monday from this hearing. So God bless all of them and all of those cases. And God bless all of the victims. Hey, Rose Burton entering the building. Welcome in, Rose Burton. Becky said they have our girls. Yeah, they. Who was they? They? Who is they? Who is they? Is they this group of people? Were we dealing with a CI situation? And one of these fuckers murdered these girls, and law enforcement has been covering up ever since? Lisa, there's been a shift that began several years ago and becoming very transparent. Well, all the answers are open. It's what I'm getting at is this entire case is fucking open source right now, and no one sees it. It's only a few of us who have put it together. The entire Delphi murders case is open source. Was there yellow rope found at the alleged crime scene? Yes, there was. It's in the photographs. All right. ACV, what up, ACV? All right, ACV in the house. Sus has entered the chat. Mhm. All right. Allegedly can be seen hanging from the tree. I think she would drop charges and stop Hennessy from bringing the truth about the abuse of power. She'll try to save face. I don't know what's going to happen. Ellie admitting the bridge photo is a compilation of pics, not a video LG took. Who knows what else is a compilation? Let me ask you this, ladies and gentlemen. Do you know how trail cameras operate? Do you know how trail cameras function? Especially at that point in time. They took a series of stills. So what a trail camera will do, it'll take 15 to 30 stills. That's what you're looking at with Bridge Guy. Okay? My contention is that Bridge Guy's trail cam footage that has been stitched together into an animation. It's 30 separate photos. Each of them is independently photoshopped and then stitched together. Mhm. I don't know about trail cameras. Yes. So you had 30 images to independently Photoshop and then stitch together with motion fix to make them into an animation. And that's what you're looking at, in my opinion. All right. ACV says, later smart internet friends. Remember, you never know who you're talking to on the internet. You could be talking to the law enforcement. You could be talking to the killers. ACV, I'll see you later, my brother. Out of here, ACV. If it was a trail cam, then they should be able to figure out height. Who knows what the fuck's going on, big fish? Then again, why do Cheyenne's photo look just like Libby's? Because they are. If you were a photographer, you would immediately recognize that Libby's bridge photo is identically the same photographer, same camera as Cheyenne's two photos. It's undoubted. Now, will we ever see that in court? I don't know. Good night, ACB. All right. And good night, everyone. How about that? Let's do that. Let's do the 5 minute, 10 minutes. We're out of here. I am tired and ready to wrap it up. I'm gonna go lay in the bed and watch YouTube. It's been a real nice show. It's good to see everybody. Hey, I know we covered a wide gamut, didn't we? Covered a wide gamut. It's been nice, and go read that document for yourself. Remember, let's remember what it's called. It's right here. Let's pull it up. I want you guys to go read this for yourself. Memorandum concerning contempt proceedings. All right, go read that for yourself. Here, screenshot this. There you go. Go read it again. I mean, hey, it's rich. It's rich. It's rich, you know. Good night, Sonia. We'll see you again around here. All right. Rochelle says, so Liberty didn't take any photos. Was she on any part of the bridge at all? Were they there at all? I say no. I say those girls were never on that bridge. I say all of that photography is an illusion. I say the timeline is an illusion. I say the witnesses are an illusion. So, what do you have then? Good night, all. Rest easy knowing that every little thing is going to be all right. Every little thing is going to be all right. Good night, Luna Ray. Rochelle, because of the fairy tale narrative. Thanks for the Bob Marley in my brain right now. Yeah. Don't worry. Good night, Prof and chat. Thanks for the party. Well, that was a little hangout. It was just a little hangout. But hey, remember, it's our celebration. 2,000 subs and 500 subs on the backup. And another 500 for good old Noe. So round of applause to all of you. To all of you. It's because of you. Because I can't subscribe to myself 2,000 times or 500. So it's all of you who have made it happen. So thank you. We have become a little community. And it's okay. Can't we do what we want to do and talk what we want to talk and have our little fellowship together? Is that not allowed, Frankie? Tree Hugger 496 says I'm sleepy. Betsy puts them on the trail. Betsy's lying. No, she doesn't. I'm not saying she's lying intentionally. Betsy says she thinks it's them. She doesn't know it's them. She does not say she absolutely confirms that it's them. She says she sees two girls who could be the girls. So they're probably never on the trail. Okay. Probably never on that trail. Everything gonna be all right, says Diamond Eyes. Could be Bree and Kelsey. Mm-hmm. Yep. It's all bullshit. It's all bullshit. Yeah, it's all bullshit. No, you got to read her word because she does not say that she's absolutely certain that she saw those girls. She thinks she saw who she believes could have been those girls. And hey, there's no other proof of life on that day. There's no other proof of them being there other than all the bullshit that we know is false. So we got a situation. We got a situation. And it's known. I mean, like I said, it's all open source. It's just not all fairy tale narratives. So that's the thing. Like, all right. It's obvious that Hennessy has been paying attention to our conversations, as he is now demanding answers to many of our questions that the defense cannot answer due to hidden evidence. I don't know what or who Bree is. Okay. Bree Wilbur. There's a lot, Rochelle. But hey, don't worry, Rochelle. Everything's gonna be all right. Bree is Kelsey's bestie. Yeah, and so was Cheyenne. Isn't it interesting that all of Kelsey's besties are the ones who give the fucking witness? It's like, oh, come on, baby, come on. It's we're dealing with the situation, ladies and gentlemen. Your hat looks nice. Oh, thank you. I love my little hat, but yeah, it's not looking the nicest right now. It's all crooked, out of shape. But thank you so much. Thank you. I'm ready to get out of here. I'm super tired. Go lay in that bed. All right, you guys. Well, thank you, Rochelle. No, it's a lot. Like Rochelle, everyone. Rochelle is newer to the case, so it's just so much. I don't understand how anyone can wrap their mind around all of this, but it's a lot. It's a lot. Did Rafi leave YouTube? No, he's just changed his channel name 5 times. No, he's still around. He's still around. I forget what it's called now, but Rafi's around. Just ask around. Someone would tell you Rafi's exact channel name at this point in time, but it changes every 3 weeks. Bree, Kelsey, good friend, sister of Kelsey's boyfriend, also received a memorial scholarship. Also, you look at Logan Holder, who's dating fucking Logan Holder is dating Abby, but is the son of Brad Holder, who is the Odinist, who is sus as hell, who's taking photos of the ruins on it. It's just so much. It's horrible. This is absolutely fucking horrible, guys. Yeah. Look way up. Keep asking questions. And Rochelle, you got this. Yeah, it's a lot. Like I said, it takes people 7 years to understand all this shit. The coincidence mountain in this case rivals Everest. Last time I checked, at least, it may have surpassed Everest. Love you, love all you guys. Precedent, good advice. Kelsey breaks up with a boyfriend when and Bree looks like Abby. Okay, Mike Cunningham. Hey, I didn't say Mikey. Thank you again, Mikey, from coming in. For coming in. I don't think I said that earlier, but welcome. Thanks for coming in. Always appreciate when you come in, Mike, and everyone else. All right. Good night, Aaron and Aaron. I know Aaron's watching. Aaron is probably in the lurk crew right now, and so is Aaron. Aaron's here. There's a lot of lurkers. But everyone in the chat, thank you, and we'll catch up with you guys later, and I promise that. So we'll see you. Hey, I'm out of here. I'll leave it up for 5 minutes for everyone to say goodnight, and cheers.